Good morning. We are here today for your very first session. As you guys know, we do two specifics in the morning. I just got up at 6 o'clock and then rose with the kids. Usually there's a lot of talking in the morning. They were very social and emotional. So I wanted to share with you that even children in this energy are reacting. Welcome back to the channel. This is your first of two specific readings. It's going to be very, very relaxed. Libras is just whatever comes out. So I have the card Confessions. That's the first one. I have also Apology, which is like the version of the Page of Cups. He's holding there his rosary beads, injecting that there's an apology that's needed return here, or maybe some type of banter between you and another. It says forgiveness, return, and sorry, or maybe just you accepting that apology card. One more time with a beautiful Vance Houston shirt with apology. We have healing, definitely equative to the Six of Swords. You could be working on what that is actually doing for the nourishment of your body too. That's the second card in white. A little bit of cleansing as well. Like if you look at the sitting here and a lot of the aromatherapies, there's also rocks, many things to help mend the crystals, coal. It says purifying and cleansing on the card. Lots of bowls around this person. Okay, so we have that. You could be focusing there. We're going to get a card on that. We're going to pile cards on top of this. And we also have number 6, moving on. This is all that Spirit and my angels wanted to tell me about your position, moving on to higher things. If this is gaining gas to do so, or putting fuel in your car, projecting too that you want to start a new chapter with no low vibrational things, or you can't bring people with you. That's also another entendre that's happening here with the number 6 card, which is pretty cool because it kicks up today. As you guys can see, there's like a little bit of lift in the air. I'm going to get a little bit more of Oracle out. My bottom of the deck card is Divine Feminine. The yin and the feminine energy is stressed today, or you could be hearing it in readings, like specifically yin energy. The yang is the masculine. And so this could have been your inner emperor, empress, the type of controls now. Let's say it's like air traffic control, where you're able to view the traffic that's going on in the air, pinpointing where certain things happen. Your spirituality has leveled up too. How could I explain this to an ascended individual like yourself? There's certain parameters where people cannot cross your boundaries. So if you've ever been a King of Swords or Queen of Swords, that's kind of like the limiting line. So, and I'm just going to use a controller. Let's say that this is your region over here that you control with air traffic control. You already know if this substance that's entering, or this aircraft that's, whatever it is, coming into your region, which is over here, you're already detecting it, okay? I don't know if you guys just pick up with Divine Feminine energy, but it has its beautiful, quiet, powerful moments. This is also a time for you to detect what those certain toxicities have been, or the judgments placed on others. Maybe you're even healing because you can detect it way in advance. Okay, it's like your radar for concern. Many of you are moving on because of a specific happenstance too, which now has healing going on to it, because this card is more about not only for the person, but it's also about your personal well-being. It's your nutrition. It's what's going into your feed every day, what you're watching on your phone. I feel like last week was a week where I was dealing with this as a Libra to Libra. There were things on my feed that just resonated with me when I was like 26, 28, before I kind of became a mother to these 2 children during the week. And so even with my nephews, I kind of screen what they watch. It's really important that you stay in tune with that. I kind of feel here that you're only feeding your soul what it truly needs. Anything that's lower, of course, you turn off. It doesn't benefit you, right? So let's see what else you got today. Okay, I'm going to push these up. You do have the moving on card. Very beautiful. Blue again with the color of truth. There's a lot of clarity coming into your readings. Maybe even someone's actions toward you. Someone's actions. That's divinely entering the reading. I'm going to get that because it was jumping. We have pride and ego. Could have definitely played a role here between you and coworkers, separated you from someone. Again, if someone had a lot of ego, dealing with divine feminine energy. If you look here, there's always a place and time to understand if this person can grow from that arrogance or that ego, because it says here on the card that there could have been stubborn actions. I feel like, number one, you don't have time to wait for them. I also feel like you're growing at a rapid rate. So your divine feminine energy, masculine or feminine, you're learning to also like control, harness, be aware of it, deal with it in the moment as opposed to suppression. Okay, if that makes sense. We have manifesting here. We have releasing. This is kind of like the Eight of Cups for me. It's kind of like a walking away card for some of you. It says letting go, moving on. You have walking away twice. Or I'm sorry, moving on in 2 cards, which is huge because it's telling you of the Eight of Cups in 2 different ways. I would say that was a yesterday's card, but as we stretch into the reading and as we move here, we're going to see what more of it is. We have running. You could have been dealing with a runner and their emotions. On the pre-shuffle, I see understandings and epiphanies. I think you're growing to understand you know more of yourself nowadays. It's not anymore second guessing or a second check-in with yourself. This is realizations that come in real time and you can detect it, like I was showing you with the air traffic control session that we just had. And possibilities. You're going to be free-spirited and adventurous. This could be a King of Cups growing into their gifts. For some of you, your psychic abilities is actually growing something that's tangible in your real life. It's like a physical, beautiful thing. One of my friends stated this the other day. We were texting and she said, what is a physically abundant thing that can come from an awakening? And I said, it could be a spiritual store. It could be a service that you start as an aside from what you actually went to school for. It's something that shows up physically about your healing. And there's a lot of examples toward this. It can be a spiritual retreat that you go to. So there's just new possibilities. It's showing up for you today. I think this card is going to be staunch as either the Emperor or the Empress, but we'll see as we draw tarot. You could be hoping for new things too. In this card here, she's kind of like my Queen of Wands in general. And let's get started with your tarot. I have a presage deck here for today. The moon energies were so high. I think they peaked last night. I think today you'll notice that it levels out a little bit more. So welcome back to the channel. Let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, Angels, and Guides. We're going to begin with messages for Libra in love. Anything that wants to fall out for us too on the table. Thank you also for being here with me today. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's the first message. The Ace of Pentacles is a blessing from the universe for withstanding perhaps like latest tests, things that you felt that you've been going through internally, really internal, like down to your core. The tests have been difficult. To the Fool card, the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man, which we've been seeing all too much. Your perspective too could be shining in a different way where before it wasn't the focus. You could be deciding to do something completely left field, which is now the new idea. And that gives life to you, okay? When I say gives life, it's because you're turning the wheel on your own. Not many readers or intuits say that the direction can go this way with positive thinking. Also, you can be choosing to do this by your own willpower. So I think, you know what's going on here is I feel like the truth has come out with confessions, divine feminine energy, and I feel like it's turning because you've decided to turn the corner, either deciding to move, deciding to travel. It's something here that is a gift that you've bestowed. You do have the Page of Swords, which is observation. Let me get a card on that real quick. And the Fool card. So the Fool's major like Aries energy. It's very Mars in its approach. Mars is a fiery planet, as you know. So you've begun a new adventure here, which begins today setting new goals and opportunities or meeting those opportunities. I feel like what's going on is we're seeing a lot of major arcana and a shift is now in play. So if any dynamics before they weren't caused with closure or somebody didn't come and tell you something, I actually feel like the realization here is that you're still moving on amidst whatever you're going through. In the Page of Swords, you're still learning about it too and learning that within you. Epiphanies, this can come through the eyes of your children, or this can come in terms of somebody talking to you for advice. So I think that you've begun a new journey. I think this is with particular gifts that now you're putting out into the public, like you're sharing with others, people, your family. And there's no apologies for that. I think that you're also openly sharing that you can help heal others that are going through the same thing that you're going through. And it's a tough job. It's a tough job to be tough with it and be there every day and healthy for it, right? Ten of Cups is next in shuffle. I'm going to do another shuffle here in a moment. The Ten of Cups is your wish fulfillment. I think that you've put yourself first. There could be little ones watching you too, as the Page of Swords, because they're little people. You know, they're youthful, they're younger. Also, this is a child in the Fool card that's walking with a dog. So there could be little ones also assessing. Ten of Cups has little ones too in it. I feel like you are setting your sights on creating a future of abundance. And the Ten of Cups is about reaching your abundance the best way that you can. I would say journal these next few months. Write down the things that you want to accomplish too. I think that's always helpful, is when you have a journal. To the Empress. Okay, can I see this 2 combo here? What is coming toward the Empress and this 10 of Cups? What's in the bag here for 4 of Wands? I saw this a lot in the pre-shuffle. The 4 of Wands talks about marriage for some. Everybody looks at this card differently. It can come into as a new friendship because it talks about one or more parties celebrating. Also, gatherings is a part of this card. Coming of age, so it would be graduations, things like that, birthdays, baby showers, weddings. I think that kind of heads out your summer in a beautiful way. Libras, like you're invited to something that actually brings true joy, or you're a part of a family event that is a part of, for you, it creates joy. Okay. I sincerely think that King of Cups just landed on the desk. I'm going to keep going if you don't mind. Sagittarius with Temperance, the Moon, 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups. There is someone who is still in pain. I feel like this is external to you. I'm looking at it as like a Cancer Pisces energy that wants to remain calm, but also, I don't know, it's kind of like they're on standby. It's a wolf that's kind of like the Page of Swords, where I feel like they want to have a tempered relationship with you. Can be coming from a Scorpio here, because the King of Cups is water. For some of you, you can take this card as water sign energy. So they could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you have this feeling person. Let's get a couple more cards for the King of Cups, or that is you. Coming from pain and also some of this psychic feeling and awareness. This person is aware of your energy, or they're either in your energy at this time. 5 of Swords there with the Castle. It's about disillusionment. Sometimes the 5 of Swords can be pain, disgust even, like over something that happened. And I want to clarify both of these cards in connection to her. So here's our Gwyneth Paltrow Empress card. Let's see too if you resonate with this reading. Justice is at the bottom of my deck. That justice is important. It means something karmically or a karmic pattern is now over. It's ceased. It's done in the air. So let's get the rest of it out for you. Ooh, child. This morning was not an easy reading, but it was funny because I could feel the heaviness as well yesterday with many of you in the comments and talking to me personally. I felt that along with you guys. And as a reader, I know you guys that read at home, many of you are healers yourself. You can feel like that tense energy. It's good to deal with in the moment head on. So let's look at this. King of Cups to the Empress. 5 of Swords, please. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. This person has a loving, like, I think they'd even come in and tell you that they have loving rapport for you. They want to show that they have a longing kind of advance. I think more so the Knight of Cups comes in today for me as a reader as missing. It's a missing and craving in their environment for you. So it's corrected here with this King of Cups connecting to his inner Knight of Cups. What's the deal with the Empress here? What's the deal with the Empress? Can I get that card? Is it an apology and I can't see it? That was the Moon card. The Chariot. Somebody wants to travel toward you. They have plans to travel or even arrive at your house if they can. This person needs to get on a plane in more complicated matters, but they want to come and show and validate to you their feelings. One way this can be done is a message. Why is it the Chariot, please? From the Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So our person here that shows up is the QOP. Wanting nurturing, or this person deserves to be nurtured. I don't even see, like, I don't care. I don't think you care either way, whether this is a part of you that is taken care of through this Knight of Cups. I think that they want to show that they care for you. Okay, I think they show up in a way where Libras, you're kind of unexpected in seeing their arrival as the Queen of Pentacles, because this card combo shows that this person is caring for you. They want to nurture with the Queen of Pentacles. Can I get just one more card for the Queen of Pentacles? One more card. The World. Maybe sad over an ending between the two of you. This is not a distant person for many of you watching. This was a close by recent relationship. They're very sad that you're off on a new beginning, and it's like felt within this person. The next cards that we're going to look at in your next reading, I think I'm also going to do Oracle for that, is the Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like she is going to be a major card that you see today. And I think the emotions that are linked to her, and also like the vividness that comes with the Queen of Pentacles, is that this person remains strong either way. I think she's already a caring person in her environment. She takes very good care of her house, home, work, stability, because she's the Queen of Stability. So we will see that in her strengths. I do want to look at next chapter for also this particular idiom, this card, if you will. Just getting the morning started. So I will be with you guys in a reading too. I'm just going to go check on my little guys here in a little bit, and I will return. I would love to read your comments today if this is your current life path, if you're on something similar to this, or you're down this specific road. So I'll see you guys in just a mere moment. Thank you for sitting with me this morning. It is Friday also, and it is July 19th.